Hello, I'm Alan Young, and welcome to the Studebaker Museum.
The answer is as simple as ABC. Always buy certified used cars from your Studebaker dealer. Follow that advice and you'll find value. A good, dependable used car chosen from a wide selection and backed by the personal warranty of a merchant with a fine reputation, your Studebaker dealer. Yes, for a real good buy, always buy certified used cars. Poor guy. Don't be like him. He forgot his ABCs. Always buy certified used cars. Yes, your Studebaker dealer takes the gamble out of buying. He carefully inspects each car before giving it his personal warranty. It's your guide to a dependable used car in excellent running condition and the greatest values ever. Be smart and always buy certified used cars from your Studebaker dealer. Buying a good used truck isn't tough. It's easy as ABC. Always buy certified. Certified used trucks are personally selected and warranted by your Studebaker dealer. Many are Studebakers he sold originally, hard-working and dependable, with many years of economical, trouble-free transportation still in them. So don't forget your ABCs. Always buy certified. A certified used truck from your Studebaker dealer.
Uh-oh, too bad. Somebody forgot their ABCs. Always buy certified used cars. Behind this sticker stands your Studebaker dealer. It's his business to make sure you can be sure. Every ABC used car has been checked, double-checked from front to rear, inside and out by expert mechanics before this ABC warranty is made. Visit your Studebaker dealer and see how trade-ins on the Lark give you an extra wide choice. All represent top value. All are certified for your protection. Yes, sir, you'll find a happy deal when you invest in an ABC used car.
ABC.
You can say that again.
Always buy certified.
Sold only at your Studebaker dealer.
The pillar of your community, the man who can help you with his specialty cars.
Your Studebaker dealer.
Natch. Who's the man who offers you quality, economy, value with the Lark?
Your Studebaker dealer.
Natch. Who is the man who guarantees his used cars with a warranty?
ABC.
Always buy certified at
Your Studebaker dealer.
Natch. Who's the man to see for service advice, right part?
Top help. Low price. Your Studebaker dealer.
Natch. See him today for a happy deal. Be happy as a lark. With your Studebaker dealer. Natch.
There goes another Lark skedaddling through traffic, making a beeline for the nearest bank. The savings certainly add up. Take gas, for example. The new improved Super Economy 6 is famous for saving you more on regular gas. The Lark V8 topped all other 8s in the last mobile gas economy run. Business records show the Lark saves up to 33% on fuel bills and up to 23% on maintenance. Sensible design saves you even more. Look. Lark fenders, grill, and bumpers all bolt on easily, meaning lower service charges and lower insurance rates. Finally, the Lark's low price is certainly a steal. The happy deal you get at your Studebaker dealer makes the Lark the buy of the year. Find out for yourself. See and price 6 stunning styles. Talk to your Studebaker dealer and learn how easy it is to be happy as a Lark.
For 1960, the Lark by Studebaker is America's only full line of new dimension cars. Lark station wagons, Lark sedans, and the sleek new Lark convertible all combine the economy of advanced new dimension design with the luxury and comfort of full dimension interiors. See and drive the Lark. 1960 is the year of the Lark. The Lark is the car of the year. most wonderful wagon of them all, with the new dimension in door width for ease of entry and exit. Fun drive the new four-door Lark station wagon today. When this gold mining town buzzed with life, the name Studebaker symbolized the finest in transportation. It still does. With exciting Get Up and Go, the Lark convertible adds a golden chapter to the tradition of Studebaker quality. Enjoy new horizons of motoring fun in 1960, the year of the Lark. In a Lark convertible, the car of the year. A move in the right direction. The Lark Hardtop by Studebaker. The Lark Hardtop for 1960 is compact yet roomy with the sweetest singing engines ever built. Trouble with any Lark, though, makes you forget everything else. Love that Lark, America's only full line of new dimension cars. It's a picnic. Yes, owning and driving a 1960 Lark is a picnic, proven by 750 million miles of driver use. The Lark by Studebaker is the only full line of new dimension cars, so have a Lark. In 1960, the year of the Lark. Sure, camping out is a lark, and so is coming home. When it comes to handling a mountain of material and a passel of passengers, what's better than a Lark? Answer? Two Larks. Lark by Studebaker is America's only full line of new dimension cars. 1960 is the year of the Lark, and the Lark is the car of the year. For a good used car for your family, make a date with your Studebaker Lark dealer.
Performability from Studebaker. Performability exclusive with the 61 Lark. So exciting, you've got to drive it to believe it.
The 1961 Lark is real sharp looking. Just loved it, inside and out.
And so easy to get into, the new 61 Lark. Widescreen visibility all around. You've got to drive it to believe it.
No question about it. You do have to drive the 61 Lark to believe it.
New steering for 61. The Lark really takes those sharp turns. New oval steering wheel feels just great. You've got to drive it to believe it. Thousands did and proved performability. United States Testing Company, certified. Performability from Studebaker. Performability exclusive with the 61 Lark. So exciting, you've got to drive it to believe it.
The Lark has all-around good performability. She does what you want, when you want it.
Lark acceleration with that new Lark 6 overhead valve engine. Passing power. You've got to drive it to believe it.
The new 1961 Lark was a real thrill to drive.
You stop quickly, smoothly, safely with new, bigger brakes. You've got to drive the Lark to believe it. Thousands did and proved Lark performability. United States Testing Company, certified.
Performability, the only word that describes the great new lineup of Studebaker Larks for 1961. Performability that far-seeing owners expect in this great new car, and it doesn't disappoint them. Sweeping new improvements that include a powerful, economical Skybolt overhead valve engine, new bonded longer life brakes, new recirculating ball-type steering for greater performability in the new Lark for 61. You have to drive it to believe it.
Visit our showroom and look at the Lark. We'll show you why the Lark is easy to maintain, inexpensive to operate, a truly sensible car. Try a drive. You'll love that Lark.
Performability, the only word that describes the great new lineup of Studebaker Larks for 1961. Lark's performability stands out any way you look at this new Lark station wagon. It's lower, more roomy, more powerful, safer than ever before. Improved features to make the 61 Lark the bonus buy in economy cars. Performability, the bonus word that makes your driving a Lark. You have to drive it to believe it. Performability, the only word that describes the great new lineup of Studebaker Larks for 1961. The performability of the new Lark hardtop with either the new economical Skybolt engine or the powerful V8. New lower silhouette styled for today. New suspended clutch and brake pedals for added convenience. New visibility, larger windshield and rear window. Greater performability in the new Lark for 61. You have to drive it to believe it. Performability, the only word that describes the great new lineup of Studebaker Larks for 1961. The performability of the new luxury cruiser by Studebaker, 4 to 5 inches more legroom in the rear, styled for those who demand the ultimate in comfort and convenience. New all-around vision and new ball-type steering mean even greater handling ease in the lower, roomier, more comfortable new Lark for 61. You have to drive it to believe it. Performability, the only word that describes the great new lineup of Studebaker Larks for 1961. The performability of the car that lets you capture all the golden moments of driving pleasure. The personality-packed Lark convertible for 1961. Thrilling new power in the new Skybolt engine, longer life brakes, and new all-around convenience mean greater performability in the new Lark for 61. You have to drive it to believe it. The 1961 Hawk by Studebaker, a new high and exciting down-to-earth driving pleasure. It's the same famous family sports car that provides the comfort of bucket seats plus racing-type floor shift with 4 speeds forward and synchro mesh transmission. And any way the ball bounces, any way you look at it, here is the family sports car with performability, the exciting new Hawk by Studebaker.
Visit our showroom and look at the Lark. We'll show you why the Lark is easy to maintain, inexpensive to operate, a truly sensible car. Try a drive. You'll love that Lark.
And brought to you by your friendly Studebaker dealer, who hopes you'll enjoy the show and invites you to come in and test drive the fine new 61 Lark.
See Mr. Ed again next week. And meanwhile, say hello to your Studebaker dealer, who invites you to compare, test drive the most exciting compact in America today, the Lark by Studebaker. You hear so much talk about outer space these days. I'd like to talk to you about inner space. Yep, inner space in the Lark there. And I think this demonstrates pretty accurately all the room you get in the Lark compared to other compacts, because although the Lark is only 2 inches longer than the smallest U.S. car, you'll find more legroom and headroom in the front and rear than in 8 other compacts. 6 Husky astronaut trainees like these seated in comfort. Here's the end of our story on space in the Lark. The Lark's spare room on wheels, a generous 15 cubic feet to be exact as compared to other compacts. So tomorrow, tell your neighborhood Studebaker dealer you want to test drive the Lark. Then you compare the Lark with all other compacts for roominess, style, performance, and all-out economy. There's nothing like it on the road. You have to drive the Lark to believe it. There's only one way to photograph beautiful models. The Lark Cruiser, the Lark Hardtop, and the Lark Skytop, that is. Put them in a glamorous setting, make sure the lights are right, then here's the angle. That's the one, the new Lark Cruiser. Sleek, Smart with unmatched elegance, combining the best of the compacts and luxury car fields. Doors are 4 inches wider, spacious interiors with loads of legroom, rich decorator fabrics and padded slide-down armrests. Superbly designed and engineered with the famous 259 V8 engine or optional bigger 289 V8. Here's an outstanding beauty, the Lark hardtop with the looks and the style that young people want in a compact. And the sky's the limit when you have a skytop on your hardtop or Lark sedan. These are the only U.S. cars with sliding sunroofs, the ultimate in year-round driving. And these are only 3 out of 7 eye-catching Lark models to choose from, each with a new kind of performance and new advanced engineering features. Be sure to see your Studebaker dealer. Drive the Lark. Test and compare the new engine performance, new brakes, new steering system, and you'll agree you have to drive the Lark to believe it. The Lark by Studebaker. Some people like the Lark wagon for duties around the house. Some use the Lark exclusively just to pick up their spouse. Some people like Lark wagons because they're so chic. And most people like the Lark wagon because it gives them the status they seek. And nearly everyone likes the 4-door wagon for several reasons. Plenty of cargo space, 6 feet long with the gate closed, 7.5 with the gate open. Flush floors and big wide doors give you this kind of easy entrance. So simple to clean, too. Just whisk out dust and dirt. From stem to stern, plenty of headroom, legroom, and seat width for, that's right, 6 passengers. And you can ride in comfort in any kind of weather with the top gate open. Complete ventilation, even when it rains. Do yourself a favor. See your Studebaker dealer and test drive the Lark 2-door and 4-door wagons with the exciting new Skybolt 6 and the world-famous V8 engine. And here's where the fun begins. You have to drive the Lark to believe it. Hi, Rex May here on the rail with some of the finest performers in America. In the lineup, here's the Lark hardtop, and we're going to show you how performance sets the pace in the Lark. Watch that new Lark Skybolt 6 go. There's superior acceleration. From 0 to 40 in seconds. Fast pickup for the first time in a 6-cylinder compact. Here are more Lark engineering features. The new Lark oval steering wheel and new Lark steering system give you smooth rides at any speed. The Lark's big 15-inch wheels turn fewer revolutions, so you get longer tire life. The Lark also gives you sure-footed cornering like this. Need passing power? You've got that too with the Skybolt 6. For extra safety, there's extra power from 40 to 65 thanks to the Lark's new Ram induction manifold. For even greater performance, there's the national economy champion Lark V8. V8 or Skybolt 6, the Lark's the compact that's easy on your pocketbook. V8 or Skybolt 6, first in class for style, across-the-board payoff in performance and economy. The Lark in 7 models. So take a demonstration drive. Remember, you have to drive the Lark to believe it. The Lark by Studebaker. Hi, Rex May here enjoying some of the most beautiful scenery in America, which is the setting for America's most beautiful compact, the Lark hardtop. Among the many, many performance features in the Lark, the most exciting optional feature ever offered on a compact is twin traction. Here's how it works. Twin traction delivers all the power of the Lark Skybolt 6 engine to the rear wheel with the best traction instead of to the wheel with the poorest traction. Twin traction in the Lark protects you against skids. When one wheel hits a slippery spot or your wheel goes off the pavement, twin traction directs the driving force to this wheel and keeps you going. Twin traction reduces bounce on the roughest roads, improves roadability, and helps reduce tire wear. Your Studebaker dealer has 7 Lark models for you to choose from, all with optional twin traction. Take a demonstration drive. You have to drive the Lark to believe it. The Lark by Studebaker.
If you like quiet, comfort, and elegance, girl, escape into the Lark and just relax. Getting in is easy and ladylike. Extra wide doors and flat floors see to that. Inside the Lark, you'll find superior interiors, rich, modern, and oh, so comfortable. And look, the Lark has deep tufted wall-to-wall carpeting, and there's deep foam rubber cushioning, even reclining seats. The Lark knows how to please a lady. Room? Why, the Lark has oodles of room for 6. If you insist on company.
Hey, kids, Mama's leaving!
Yes, there are a family of reasons why it's so nice to ride in the Lark by Studebaker. Any one of the 7 models. See them at your Studebaker dealer. Take a demonstration drive. Remember, you have to drive the Lark to believe it. The Lark by Studebaker.
Well, when Studebaker was ready to do business, let's say, I was chosen to go around the country selling it to the dealers, who, after all, were going to pay for it. So I went out with a George Burns little tape in my hand and made the presentation of the Mr. Ed show to the dealers. After the show went off, the screen went off, I went out stage and said, well, how many people want to buy this? And every hand went up. We were very thrilled, and I took it to about 4 different cities, and the whole idea was each Studebaker that was sold by the dealer would take $25 or $50 and put it in a little pot. And that aggregate became the sponsor for the Mr. Ed show all around the country. The Studebaker company could see that Ed and I worked well together, and we did. And we were very sincere, and they said, hey, that'd be a good team to do our commercials. And so Ed and I were hired to take the Studebaker's commercials, and we rehearsed quite a bit. Ed made a few changes, but didn't alter it too much. He was the star of it, as he was the star of everything. And so we did the commercials. Ed liked them so much, he asked Connie to do some, and he asked Larry Keating to do some. Ed directed those. You'll see them. But we were quite a good family. We had a good time together. But I hope you enjoy the commercials as much as you enjoyed the show. As you know, Ed's show was a syndicated show, which means every city had a different time slot and everything else. But not the Mr. Ed show. It seems the Studebaker dealers, coincidentally, each bought and put the show on in their local station, the best station they could get, at the same time and the same night, which resulted in the Mr. Ed show being on the biggest network in America, all excepting, I think, 1 station in Washington, D.C. and 1 station in Texas. One of the advertising agency men came out to see us, and he saw that I was driving a car, the only one I could afford before the Ed show, and it was a bit of a clump. So he very kindly gave Connie and myself a brand new Studebaker to use every day and keep it. We didn't keep it all together, but we kept it till the next year when they made a new one, and we took that one. So we not only worked for Studebaker, we enjoyed them and drove them. A last story about this beautiful car. Recently, in my gymnasium, a young trainer came up to me, a young girl, and said, Mr. Young, I want to show you something if you don't mind. And I said, certainly. So she took me out in the parking lot, and here was her pride and joy, as she said. It was a bright, shiny, old Studebaker. She said, I have 2 more at home. I'm a collector. I didn't realize then there was a Studebaker museum. So the car is still a beauty. The oddest thing about the sponsorship of the Studebaker, I've been in the business a long time, and always the sponsors were meddling or showing up and making suggestions. And all the time that we worked for Studebaker, they didn't open their mouths, not one word. Oh, a few words of gratitude sometimes, and we got along very well. The were and are a great company, our sponsor.
Hi. I've been reading a book that's opened my eyes, an illustrated comparison of U.S. compact cars. It'll open your eyes, too. It clearly shows how the Lark compares to the 10 other compacts, compares them point for point with hundreds of facts that can save you hundreds of dollars. Pick up a free copy at your Studebaker dealer's showroom. Then be sure you do one more thing.
Drive the 61 Lark.
You have to drive the Lark to believe it.
I want to tell you about 3 big surprises waiting for you at your Studebaker dealers. First, performability. So great you have to drive the Lark to believe it. Second, interiors. Outstanding among compacts. Smart-looking, luxurious. Third, price.
No tell.
But the price is so low.
Well, let's save that goodie for the Studebaker dealer.
Okay. Visit your Studebaker dealer for a demonstration drive. Then price the Lark.
You'll be pleasantly surprised. You.
It's new.
It's new. The new 62 Lark by Studebaker.
With big car comfort at compact prices. New, highest, widest doors of all. New, big, sofa-soft, deep padded seats. New, thick, rich pile rugs and flat flush floors with no trip over sill. New, Lark limousine stretch-out room. Big car comfort at a compact price. New, giant Lark trunks. Almost 17 cubic feet of cargo space. New, big 15-inch wheels give you new riding comfort. And surprise, new, fresh styling in the big, wide, wonderful line of Larks from Studebaker. 2 new Lark Daytonas, America's newest action car, in hardtop and convertible styles, with bucket seats, very sporty. A companion console compartment, very spiffy. Available, too, 4-speed transmission for exhilarating performance. Now enter the most luxurious car you'll find in the compact price range, the Lark Cruiser. More room and luxury than you'll find in most cars. Here's the new 62 Lark hardtop with sliding sunroof. Available on all Lark sedans and hardtops. Simply beautiful. Just peek inside. Look at these big, loungy limousine seats and thick pile rugs. Here's the new Lark convertible, all dolled up with new 62 styling. There's big wagon room in the new 62 Lark wagon, too. Look at that enormous cargo space. Please be sure to see and test drive all the exciting new 62 Larks at your Studebaker dealer with big car comfort at compact prices. And remember, they're endurance built by Studebaker.
How would you like one of these Mr. Ed puppets, kids?
They're lots of fun, and they're free, you know.
Yep. All you have to do is go down to your Studebaker dealer showroom with your mom or dad, see the new 62 Larks, and receive your Mr. Ed puppet. And with your puppet, you'll get an original Mr. Ed TV script, so the whole family can play Mr. Ed. But please hurry. Supplies are limited. Be one of the first on your block to have a Mr. Ed puppet.
Yeah, everybody wants to get into the act.
Ed, the Studebaker dealers have been keeping you in hay, so how about you doing the commercials?
Standing or sitting?
Clown. Just get over here and tell them about the Lark's big car comfort at compact prices.
Hi there. My name's...
No introductions. Just talk about the Lark's big interiors, luxurious sofa-soft seats, rich, thick rugs, the brand new styling throughout, the surprisingly low price.
We're running short, folks.
See your Lark dealer for a test drive today. Here it is. Now on display at your Studebaker dealer showroom. The new 62 Lark Daytona.
With all the feel of a sports car, plus big car room.
Big, loungy bucket seats, individually adjusted to any position.
A new console and a padded dashboard with sport-type instruments.
You sports car buffs will like this optional 4-speed gearbox, too.
You've just got to see both Daytonas, the convertible and the hardtop models, at your Lark dealers.
Sometime soon,
Daytona. It's a brand new 62 Lark. Daytona. It's Studebaker's action car. It's the new 62 Lark Daytona from Studebaker. Here's the car lover's car, for buffs who like the feel of a sports car but want big car room. Look inside the Lark Daytona. New loungy bucket seats, individually adjustable to any position. New foam padded console for all your extras. A brand new dash, all padded on the Lark Daytona with wood grain panel and recessed instruments. And if you like the precision response of a 4-speed gearbox, Lark Daytona has an optional one that works as slick as a hot knife through butter.
Daytona.
It's the brand new 62 Lark.
Daytona.
It's the action car for you. Available in convertible and hardtop with optional sunroof at your Lark dealers now.
Look what's new for 62. The glamorous, newly styled Lark with big car comfort at compact prices. New, highest, widest doors of all. New, big, sofa-soft, deep padded seats. New, thick, rich pile rugs and flat flush floors with no trip over sill. New, Lark limousine stretch-out room. New, giant Lark trunks. Almost 17 cubic feet of cargo space. New, big 15-inch wheels give you new riding comfort. Less tire wear on a bigger cushion of rubber. New, big car response. New quick starts from 2 big power plants, the hot Skybolt 6 or the world-famous Lark V8. New, big car ride, big car comfort at compact prices. See it, test it now. The new 62 Lark, endurance built by Studebaker.
Get yourself a Lark, plenty of flash, lots of style and comfort, not much cash. Jazzy all around, loads of room in the back. Studebaker Lark saves you the jack. What's got jazz, speed and spark? Zip, zoom, style, room, 62 Lark. Big car comfort, easy to park. You're gonna have a ball in the Lark, the 62 Lark.
Here's how to enter a living room without tripping. You step into the new 62 Lark in your spiked heels and sweep easily inside through the biggest, highest, widest doors of all. You slide over floors that are flat and flush with the door sill. Your feet settle down in thick, deep piled door-to-door carpeting. You relax on the most beautifully upholstered sofa-type seats. Enjoy foamy padded luxury. So roomy, you'll practically live in it. All this is yours in the big new 62 Lark. Big and roomy as all outdoors. The Lark is space planned for people who like to get out and go in big car comfort on big 15-inch wheels with featherbed riding. In the race for space, what car offers you so much room, luxury, big car comfort at compact prices? It's the new 62 Lark, of course. And remember, it's endurance built by Studebaker. Surprise! New, fresh styling in the big, wide, wonderful line of Larks from Studebaker. 2 new Lark Daytonas, America's newest action car, in hardtop and convertible styles, with bucket seats, very sporty. A companion console compartment, very spiffy. Now enter the most luxurious car you'll find in the compact price range, the Lark Cruiser. More room and luxury than you'll find in most cars. Here's the new 62 Lark hardtop with sliding sunroof. Available on all Lark sedans and hardtops. Simply beautiful. Here's the new Lark convertible, all dolled up with new 62 styling. There's big wagon room in the new 62 Lark wagon, too. Please be sure to see and test drive all the exciting new 62 Larks at your Studebaker dealer with big car comfort at compact prices.
Not a compact, not a big car, the Lark is utterly different. Thanks to advanced thinking from the Studebaker Corporation. Back of that thinking, the thousands of decisions behind the choice of every part in this car. For your convenience and comfort, wider doors that pass the hat test. Open on interiors with more rear seat room than any compact. Floors that don't break heels or catch moisture. Padded dashboards with full instrumentation, not just flashing lights. A built-in vanity case, another touch of extra luxury. That convenience and comfort, just part of the thousands of correct decisions that stand behind Studebaker's advanced thinking, which have made the Lark the utterly different car that it is.
Compact?
It's too luxurious.
Big car?
It's far too convenient. It can only be called the Lark at your Studebaker dealers now.
Here is something for you to see. It's the swingingest wagon that'll ever be.
You've never seen any car to compare
With the brand new Lark Daytona Wagonaire.
The roof slides open in a flash.
The step drops down, you step in. The sky is the limit in this wagon, the Lark Daytona Wagonaire.
The Wagonaire, the car that makes other station wagons obsolete, with Studebaker features that you'll want to see. The ladies will love the exclusive beauty vanity complete with mirror. And you can have your Wagonaire equipped with caliper disc brakes. At higher speeds, they stop your car in about half the distance of conventional brakes. A totally new concept from Studebaker. A family convertible, carry-all, fun car. A new design from the advanced thinking of Studebaker Corporation. Today, from the advanced thinking of Studebaker, the only supercharged engine on any U.S. car. From Studebaker, first caliper disc brakes on any U.S. car. Features of tomorrow from Studebaker. A giant jet plane, 101 tons coming in at more than 150 miles per hour. How do you stop such massive momentum? Disc brakes. The Avanti, America's most advanced car. Powerful, sweet, swift, and safe because it stops with disc brakes. And these same disc brakes are available on all 63 cars from Studebaker. This cruiser, for example, America's first and only limousette. Safer for the family because you can get it with disc brakes. For example, as compared to conventional brakes, at 100 miles per hour, disc brakes stop you in 150 feet less distance. And they come to you first from Studebaker. One of the many exclusive features of tomorrow from the advanced thinking of Studebaker. Today, from the advanced thinking of Studebaker, the only wagon with a slide-open roof, the Lark Wagonaire. From Studebaker, first ladies' beauty vanity. Features of tomorrow from Studebaker. This is horsepower, the heartbeat of your car. Today, there's a new kind of horsepower from the advanced thinking of Studebaker. Supercharged power. Experimenting at speeds up to 170 miles per hour, Studebaker adapted the supercharger to a special high-performance V8 engine for all its cars, increasing available horsepower 40 to 50%, increasing ability to give more power instantly because power response is safety. Safe instant climbing power, safe instant passing power, supercharged power, available exclusively from Studebaker. Avanti, Lark, Cruiser, Hawk. If you're thinking about buying a new car, check the many exclusive features of tomorrow. Yours from the advanced thinking of Studebaker. His, the instrument panel of one of today's hottest cars, the supercharged Lark Daytona. Hers, the exclusive ladies' beauty vanity. Theirs, a sliding sunroof. Features of tomorrow from Studebaker.
Just before the kickoff here, a big kickoff in a completely different field. Calling the play, Sherwood Egbert, Studebaker Corporation's president.
To kick off the 1964 automobile season, Studebaker presents its all-new 1964 lineup. Many of us ask ourselves from time to time, why car A or why car B? Studebaker's answer was to build a different car, different by design. For the maximum in performance, economy, safety, comfort, and particularly that all-important styling, giving you that something extra, pride of ownership. Let's take a look at some of these extra features.
Different by design. The Studi is a beauty that is different by design. Up front, you'll find high style to the grill. Clean sweeping lines at the rear, real beauty without frills.
More headroom, even space for hats. The convenient floors are flat. Added dashboards add real safety.
Those disc brakes stop like that. Different by design. The Studi is a beauty that is different by design.
For the first time, a car whose outside styling and lack of overhang mean sheer beauty. For the first time, a car whose interior styling gives you as much space as most of the big cars. For the first time, engine performance that powered this car to more than 132 miles per hour. As I spoke, it did a quarter of a mile.
Different by design.
The Avanti. Inside, the kind of styling they photograph for magazines. Outside, the fastest production car in the United States. For weekends, this couple take their Wagonaire. The only car that can carry almost anything, thanks to that exclusive sliding roof. Here's the perfect family car, the new 1964 Studebaker.
And one you'll be proud to own.
The Studi is a beauty that is utterly, neatly, superbly, completely different by design.
What was that? One of the new 64 Studebakers roaring by at over 130 miles an hour.
Take a look from the air. The engine performance of these cars is so different by design that while I'm talking, that Studebaker did a quarter of a mile.
You don't want high speeds on the road, but you do want performance. In a situation like this, brother, you want power. Lots of it and fast. With a Studebaker, you've got that power.
Suppose you're out in the country and one wheel gets stuck in a chuck hole. Studebaker twin traction puts the grip on the other wheel, and away you go. This rugged testing is well worth the trouble. For in doing it, we prove the kind of performance which makes your Studebaker really road safe, a performing demon that's different by design.
If you want your family to have the best outside and in, as well as a car that's economical to drive,
and one you'll be proud to own, remember,
Studebaker is different by design.
It's a rainy day. Can your car stop in time? A 64 Studebaker can, because it's different by design. Only Studebaker of American-made cars can give you disc brakes. Soaking wet, these Studebaker disc brakes stopped here, in just about half the distance of ordinary brakes. And Studebaker gives you a dual braking system just in case. Anything else would have been too little, too late.
Yes, sir, surround your family with a Studebaker, and you're surrounding them with safety. No unitized body here. They ride on a big, rugged armor guard chassis. Inside, a dashboard that's not only fully padded, but has nothing protruding to harm a child.
Get it straight, friend. If you want a rugged car that gives your family plush comfort as well as safety,
then you want one of these great new Studebakers. The best value there is.
A car you'll be proud to own.
It's the Studi that's the beauty, for it's different by design.
Boy, this is a hunk of something.
The two big purchases any family makes are their home and their car. And here's a family that couldn't be happier about both.
Daddy, is the Studebaker a very good car? Not Studebaker, silly. Studebaker. Hey, Pop, we got disc brakes. They're great.
Well, maybe you men worry about mechanics, but check the vanity case they put in for us women.
Well, us women are voting for the back seat. Ray? Now I think I can wear a hat to church and not get a stiff neck from bending.
Me for the flat floors. Remember trying getting the dirt and water out of our old car?
And there's nothing to catch my heels on either.
Mom, can I wear my new high heels and take the car tomorrow night?
6 of you?
6 are safer in a Studebaker. That's what Dad says.
A new home, a new car, a happy family. Get a new Studebaker for yours. It's the smart, safe, economical car you'll be proud to own. For Studebaker is different by design. Talk cars, and you gotta talk to women. Listen to these three.
My husband loves the hot ones, but I wanted something elegant.
Phil and I spend most of our weekends hunting and fishing.
Obviously, we needed a family car. My husband wanted performance, I wanted safety, and we all wanted lots of room.
What did they get?
Studebaker!
Because they're different by design. That young lady found elegance here in the Avanti. Inside, the kind of styling they photograph for magazines. Outside, the fastest production car in the United States. Phil and his wife take their Wagonaire to the woods, the only car that can carry anything from a boat to a teepee, thanks to that exclusive sliding roof. And here's the perfect family car, the new 1964 Studebaker. From its non-fade, non-swerve racing disc brakes to its all-padded dashboard with nothing protruding to hurt the kids, this car spells safety. 3 families, 3 completely different needs. But they all picked Studebaker, for Studebaker is different by design.
Different by design. Studebaker is. Studebaker is. Studebaker is.
different by design, what's that mean?
Different by design. The Studi is a beauty that is different by design. Up front, you'll find high style to the grill. Clean, sweeping lines at the rear, real beauty without frills. Different by design. The Studi is a beauty that is different by design.
More headroom, even space for hats. The convenient floors are flat.
Added dashboards, add real safety. Those disc brakes stop like that. Different by design. The Studi is a beauty that is different by design. The Studi is a beauty that is utterly, neatly, superbly, completely different by design.
Look for this, the mark of the only car in '64 that is truly different by design. Studebaker. And for safety...
Just before safety, how about style? Any woman wants a safe car, but she wants it to look as good as my wonderful new '64 Studebaker does.
Now, for safety...
Fine, now go ahead.
Studebaker has full-size 15-inch wheels and sure-grip disc brakes, proved on racing cars and airliners to stand up safely to the severest repeated stops.
I don't understand how disc brakes work, but going downhill in the rain last week, a truck tried to pass. I had to stop, fast, and I did, thanks to my Studebaker's disc brakes. Anything else would have been too little, too late. In a new Studebaker, you'll really feel as though your family is surrounded with safety.
Take a fresh look at the '64 Studebaker. It's a great new car.
Not just for safety, not just for style. My Studi's a honey for the money in every way. You'll find one you like, too.
Studebaker, the car with so many extras at no extra cost. This is Studebaker's armor guard frame with box section reinforced side rails built like steel girders. This is Studebaker's solid body built on a separate frame for silent riding. This is a Studebaker aluminized rust-proof bolt-on fender for quick economical repair. And Studebaker's front-end sheet metal is assembled separately, then bolted to the body and frame. More proof that Studebaker is the car with the extras at no extra cost. And introducing new refresh air ventilation that works with the climatizer heater defroster system. Fresh air in here circulates through the car and out these taillight ports, even with the windows closed. Drive Studebaker and discover the difference craftsmanship makes. Studebaker, the car with so many extras at no extra cost. Features upholstery combinations using colored vinyls or nylon brocade. Reinforced side rails are built like steel girders. Then, on separate frame construction, the body is fitted to deliver extra quiet riding. And Studebaker's aluminized rust-proofing for extra durability is applied before parts are assembled. All features you can't see, but they're built in. New for '66 and standard equipment is Studebaker's refresh air ventilating system. Fresh air is taken in through cowl louvers, circulates throughout the car, and is taken out through taillight ports, constantly providing fresh air even with the windows closed. Studebaker, discover the difference craftsmanship makes. Studebaker, the car with so many extras at no extra cost. Features the armor guard frame for extra strength. Reinforced side rails are built like steel girders. Then on separate frame construction, the body is fitted to deliver extra quiet riding. Studebaker, discover the difference craftsmanship makes. Studebaker, the car with big extras for a lot less money, features the Wagonaire with the exclusive sliding roof. Locks securely in any position, and twin traction that shifts power to the wheel with the best grip, and power disc brakes to stop up to 40% faster. Studebaker, discover the difference craftsmanship makes. Studebaker, the car with so many extras at no extra cost, features luxury interiors, both beautiful and functional. Fully padded dash, complete instrumentation with wood grain trim, and upholstery combinations using colored vinyls or nylon brocade. Studebaker, discover the difference craftsmanship makes. Studebaker Daytona, the car with so many extras at no extra cost. Features transistorized ignition for sure starts. A turn of the key and you go. You also stop for sure with a double safety dual braking system. Studebaker, discover the difference craftsmanship makes. Studebaker, the car with so many extras at no extra cost, features the new Refresh Air ventilating system. Fresh air taken in through cowl louvers here flows through the car and out taillight ports here, constantly circulating fresh air even with the windows closed. Studebaker, discover the difference craftsmanship makes. Studebaker, the car with so many extras at no extra cost, features aluminized rust proofing for extra durability, applied before parts are welded or assembled. That's a feature you can't see, but it's built in, like these roomy interiors and wide doors. Studebaker, discover the difference craftsmanship makes.